So if you're not making at least $7,000-8,000 a month, what are you doing?
Watching documentaries about Scientology? So what? Just because you prioritize money doesn't mean I have to. Sometimes I online gamble, but I really don't want to talk about that, okay?
Few moments later.
Tired of being sad and alone? Too lazy to go out and meet humans in person, like me? Happen to be looking for a man in finance who has a trust fund, who's also 6'5" with beautiful blue eyes? Guys, in the past day, I saw like 10 men who fit this criteria on Tinder.
Stop the cap.
I'm not kidding. Sprint there so we can all find the men of our dreams for the summer.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a clip for you guys that is a response to the intro clip that I just showed you guys. All right, and I apologize, you guys, but I thought this was a bit funny, man, and I thought all you guys would get a good laugh out of this too, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Looking for a man in finance with a trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes, Ryan. Can she do it? Let's look at the numbers. In the United States, there are 100 million men over the age of 18. That is about 48.2% of the population over 18 that are men. I want you to remember that number. Finance. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, about 7.6 million people work in finance and insurance. So what did I do? Of course, I went through every single job title and I narrowed it down to those just in finance. And it was about 3.6 million people working in finance. If we apply that same 48.2%, we come out to 1.7 million men working in finance. Trust fund. Only 1.2% of Americans have a trust fund. So unfortunately, that narrows us down to just 21,000 men in America.
Ooh, get close.
But here's the real problem, Ryan. 6'5". Do you know how tall that is?
That's tall.
It's crazy tall.
Not many people are 6'5".
No, in fact, only 0.1% of men are 6'5" or above in the United States. This is a real killer one because now we're down to only 21 men in the United States.
Getting slim.
For our girl on couch, blue eyes. It's good for her because there's more men in the United States with blue eyes than other parts of the world. So we're at 27% have blue eyes, but that narrows us down to just 6 men. 6 men in finance with a trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes, but we're not done, unfortunately, because what about if they're available? We know that 29% of working men are single, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And that brings us to a final count for our girl on couch of 2 men in the United States for her. How do we find these men, Ryan?
Both of them. How do we find both of them?
There's only 2.
Yo, I ain't even realized till just now, man. Homie laugh at the end for me, bruh. Oh my God. He hit you with the Yeah, she was like, it's only 2 of them. How do we? Oh my goodness, bro. I tell you, man, this makes me want to low-key bring out the delusional calculator. I'm like, I actually still have that in my email. Shout out to the brother that sent me that, man. I think it was C Square that sent me that. But yeah, bro, I mean, and there's some women out there that are really like stuck on 6'5", like 6 foot. There's some women out there where it's like 6 foot ain't even enough. I'm like, bro, 6'3" or taller is only like 2 or 3% of the male population. I don't think women really understand how rare 6 foot or taller is. It's crazy, man. Let's keep it moving.
the equally yoked conversation has been so miscrewed. Like what equally yoked means.
What that means.
It don't mean.
Break it down for us.
It doesn't mean both of us go to church.
That doesn't mean.
That don't even mean anything. Like stop that.
Right.
That is deeper than that.
Yeah.
So a yoke is what you would put on an animal for a wagon, right? A donkey or ox or something. You put the yoke around its neck to get it moving. Okay. So if you have 2 ox and say my left leg is weak, my right leg is strong, right? And let me say the outside leg. If your outside leg is strong and our inside legs are weak, we still gonna pull forward. If both of us are strong on the left side and weak on the right side, we gonna pull to the left. I don't need to meet people that's strong in all my areas. Absolutely. I know that sounds real crazy. I don't need to date people that have all the same strengths as I have and all the same weaknesses. Both of us don't know communication, but we both make money. Y'all gonna be divorced. Y'all gonna be divorced. Yeah. One of y'all need to be real good with money. One of y'all need to be really good with communication.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Both of us got an eating habit. Both of us, we gonna be big. Big together. I don't need both of us. One of us need to like to work out.
Yeah.
Right.
And I date a big boy because I'm gonna help him work out.
Yeah.
I can't also love food. Both of us can't both be horrible with finances. We're gonna be poor. We can't both be terrible with finances. Yeah. One of us needs to have that skill set. Not both of us, but the one that doesn't have it needs to be willing to be taught. Once somebody marries you, everybody in your family should say, God, dog, you upgraded once you married them. Yeah. Where you learn this stuff from? My spouse.
Absolutely.
My spouse. That's a brag. Yeah. None of us knew finances, but look, I leveled up. Right. I got money and a good credit score because I got married. Yeah. See, this is what pushes people to marriage when they see all of us upgrading because we equally yoked.
Yeah.
So you got to evaluate, what does my family not have? They did not teach me. Before you go out there dating, find out what you need.
So I was literally...
Now, I wanted to follow up with that clip because I think this is great and sound advice when it comes to that topic, equally yoked, 50-50, things of that nature. Because realistically speaking, most men are not going to be able to pay 100% of the bills. Most men are not making 6 figures. US, we're dealing with inflation. We know what time it is. Men are being a lot more realistic when it comes to this. This is the reason why soft guy era is even a thing now. But again, I think this is a great example because this is what I grew up seeing also, and this is what I grew up seeing around me. So I really don't understand where all this new shit and this provider shit coming from. I know Kevin Samuels probably had his hand in it a little bit, but I think even Kevin Samuels was trying to level set women and bring them to the realization that most of them are not going to be able to get that, especially when you consider most of the women that came on in his show was mid as French toast. Pun intended, man. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Let's continue.
A woman and expecting a man to pay for every little thing, affording your lifestyle, is absolutely wild. If you can't afford it yourself, then why should you expect a man to? No, he doesn't have to prove that he can earn you. It's absolutely wild. One thing I've noticed is women who ask for the most usually have the least to offer. Take that into consideration next time you want a man for all the wrong reasons. You don't want a man, a partner, someone you could build with. You want a sugar daddy. That's all.
If the bottom line here is everybody needs to unbig their back. Some of y'all have a hard time sitting up, back hurt. If your back hurts from sitting up straight, you need to be in the gym doing some rows. You just go to this way, you do a row. Okay? Pinch the shoulder blades back, do a row. Okay? Do a lat pull down. Do some reverse flies. Do some of that. Okay? Listen, if you haven't been in the gym in a while, you can do just about anything. What I'm saying is, you could do some simple stuff. That back gonna start coming in. If it hurts to have good posture, it's because your back isn't strong enough. You can have a big, weak back. And what use is that to have a big weak bag? It's not funny. How you gonna have a big back and you can't sit up straight? What are you talking about?
I don't give a fuck. That shit funny to me. Cause y'all been having me crying about this big back shit for months now. Big weak back, some big.
I don't care what nobody say. I definitely agree when they said men who grew up watching their mothers struggle and have to work and pay bills and take care of the kids with no help, they definitely feel like the women that they get with should have to, like, fend for themselves and go through that. Because that's what they grew up watching mommy do. That's because your mother didn't have a real man beside her that loved her, that wanted to protect and provide. That's why you see your mama always all shooken up and working. You know what I'm saying? That's not a soft life.
These women are always talking about how they want a soft life. Bitch, get to work. It's 2024. We don't care. And this is why when I tell y'all being a provider is a scam, it's the biggest scam known to man, bro. You don't have to be a provider anymore. It doesn't make sense. Listen, for example, I'm going to use her as an example. This woman that made this video, bro, she works in the medical field. She's like a nurse. She gets her own money, but she's talking about she will leave a man that's not a provider. What is a man providing for? A woman that works and has her own? I thought these women were boss babes, boss bitches, whatever they want to call themselves. They get their own money though, right? You don't need a man, but now you want to make your own money while a man still pays for everything. That's not teamwork. That's not, like, where is the help? That's not a partnership. What is this? But yet you get your own money. You're a boss bitch, but I still have to pay for everything? Make that make sense. And you know what? They're selfish. That's what I realized recently. They're just selfish. This is why I tell y'all, bro, it's a scam, bro. What are you providing for? She makes her own money. She's good alone. She pays all her bills alone. Why can't she help you out when y'all come together? It's a partnership, right? When you get married, it's a partnership. Is it not? Now, if she's pregnant with your kid, bro, by all means, you should be able to cover everything. But I'm saying this. While she's just healthy and not pregnant, things of that nature, bro, she needs to be pitching in, bro. I don't give a fuck. And listen here, this is research. It says a combined household, this man and woman, needs to combine for $300,000 to survive comfortably for a house of 3 or 4. Be for real. So if you want to provide, bro, and you make $300,000, which is not a lot of guys, by all means, do your thing. By all means, do it, please. But a lot of people are regular, and $300,000 a year is not a regular. So please just keep on getting scammed by women like this that make their own money but don't want to pitch in and help their man out, please. Because there are women out there that will help you, bro, and be a partner. And y'all will grow together. A lot of women don't want to work together, and that's fine. But some will. Don't get it mistaken. There's a lot of good women out there, bro, that are willing to be actual partners and helpmates. Not no leech. Listen, I know a lot of older men right now that provide. And it just showed me everything I needed to know. They don't get respected. They don't get the respect they need. Nor can they retire right now, and they're in their 60s. Why? Because they're so stuck in that provider mindset that they're getting scammed in such a way that they don't even know. And they'll tell me, like, yeah, man, this shit hard. Why can't a man live a soft life too? Why can't a man be comfortable? Why does a man have to carry the whole load and take care of a grown woman that's fully capable of working? I know OGs right now, bro. I know a truck driver who makes $150,000 a year. He owes money. He's in debt right now because he's been taking care of his wife. That man owes $600,000 in debt, bro, just because his wife makes him pay for everything. He's miserable, bro. He can't retire, bro.
But the real question you should be asking yourself, Miss Lady, is why are you dealing with those kind of men? You know, you want to know why you deal with those kind of men? Because just like the single mother who ran shit, you think you can run shit. You deal with that kind of man. Deal with a man that got his shit together, and let's see if you carry that same tone. I guarantee you won't. You either gonna fall in line and fall into your femininity, as y'all like to say, or you gonna turn the other